Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Imperfect Action Show, and we are right on time. It is 9:30 PST AM, and on the Imperfect Action Show, what do? We share marketing strategy, business strategies, principles, lessons, all to help you get to that next level. And we do it for free. And not only do we do it for free, we show up each and every day, Monday through Friday, to make sure you got some sauce, right? Because I know a lot of people talk about, hey, um, you know, I can't afford this. I don't want to invest in this. I'm scared. I'm pessimistic. I don't know. Is this going to work? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is my last, whatever. So I thought it was very, very important to provide free content at a high level consistently. And I want to do this to show people that it's not all about having gated content, meaning having content that has to be, um, paid for to get access. I think it's about providing a high level of free content and a high level of access for people, and then giving them an opportunity to tap in on a high level if they would like to, right? If they would like to. So, on today's episode, I want to teach you guys four powerful reasons why growing an audience is extremely important. And it's coming from a book that I just finished reading called Superfans, right? The book's called Superfans by a guy with an amazing podcast, Pat Flynn. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to send a quick text out to the community like we always do, right? I'm going to do that right now. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to tap into my text community. 213-410-4920. That's 213-410-2920. 213-410-4920. That's 213-410-4920. Text community, you get access to information before everyone else knows, before the public knows. News, moves, discounts, bonus products, features, workshops, all of that stuff. You definitely want to tap in to the group, and it's completely free. So why wouldn't you, right? So I'm sending a text out to the community right now. We are live chatting about four powerful reasons to grow an audience, and I'm going to show you these. I'm going to show you these guys. I'm going to show you these reasons right now. Okay, boom, send that out. All right. So before we get into it, I'm going to drop text below. Text the word daily to 213-410-4920. Boom. And then I want to give a shout out to everyone tuning in from the East Coast. Good afternoon. And a shout out to everyone on the West Coast. Good morning. Good morning to my Action Taker community. Good morning, Action Takers. Quick announcement. August 19th to 20th. You already know what's going down. Nothing moves till you moves. Mastermind. We're going to be focused on community collaboration, technology, specifically NFTs, and the power of podcasting and content creation. Those are going to be the focuses, and obviously entrepreneurship. So you do not want to miss this mastermind in LA in person. Okay, all right. So four powerful strategies, four powerful reasons why you should be growing an audience. Let's get into it. Okay, so number one, overall, you should have an audience, because if you have an audience, you can always sell. You can always sell to them, right? You can always sell to them. You can develop them. You can build out your relationships. You can build out your fan base. You can build out your community. So having an audience is extremely important when you have a product or you have a service. So that's why you guys should be taking it very, very seriously. A lot of people rush to make a product. They rush to make a service, and there's literally no one to sell it to. When conversely, you can actually build an audience first, and then introduce them to a product or to a service later. Shout out to Ty. She's a certified action taker. I appreciate you and good morning. All right, so let's do this first. So I'm gonna just put it in. Having an audience allows you to always have a group to sell to. It's your group. You cultivated it. They're tuned in. They're tapped in. They're always open to what you're looking to share. So you can always sell and service them. Okay, so number one, it helps your audience, and I'm taking some excerpts from the book. Lee, what's up? It helps your audience appreciate the quality and care behind the product. So I'm gonna tap in. Number one, helps your audience appreciate the quality. Hold on, the quality and care behind the product. So I'm gonna give you guys an example. So, all right, I recently just launched my Action Takers community, right? Now, this community is focused on three pillars: mindset, accountability, and creation. So, whether you're creating content, you have a YouTube channel, or you have a podcast, right? Those are the pillars. Now, serving my audience, I'm able to allow them to appreciate what's going on behind the scenes of creating that product because they're part of my audience, they're part of my community, right? We're able to get a little bit closer. We're able to get to the nitty gritty, and I can open up and pull the curtain back, and they can get more exposure and get a deeper understanding and get a deeper appreciation for what the action takers for what the action takers community is all about. So think about your product, your service. As you build out your audience, right? You're able to develop a relationship with them, and as a result of developing a relationship with them, you are then able to share deeper details, deeper behind the scenes, more intimate information, right? With them about your product or your service or what it took to create that. They're going to develop a deeper appreciation for the product or the service that you have, right? That's number one. So having an audience, right? It actually helps your audience appreciate the quality and care behind the product when you actually have an audience, right? Because you're going to take the audience a little bit more seriously than you may take somebody that may just buy your product and you don't have that relationship with them. All right. Number two, when you actually have an audience, right? I'm going to put it down here too. When you have an audience and you're nurturing your audience, right? It makes your audience feel special. Why does it make them feel special? Because they have a different level of access to you. You're actually pouring more into your audience than what you would do to like a normal person that might follow you. It's like, for instance, people that check out the Imperfect Action Show, right? They get a lot of value. Every single day I'll drop some content, right? You can go back. This is episode like 85, 86. You can go back. But now everyone that's in the Action Takers community, now we can build out a deeper relationship. They're going to feel more special because they get to spend more time with me. I get to critique their videos or whatever they got going on. I get to share some of my mindset strategies. I get to share some of my accountability techniques. I get to bring my friends along, right? Introduce them to different people. And then I can introduce them to weekly challenges or monthly challenges. Now, they feel special because they have a different level of access. And that's exactly what you can create for your own community, right? So you want to make them feel special by giving them something that people that are not in your community, or give them a lot of things that people that are not in your community that access to. right? So number two, actually having an audience makes the people that are part of the audience feel more special. All right. Shout out to you, Ty. I appreciate you too. All right, number three. I'm taking things for the notes again. It connects your audience. So having an audience actually connects. Hold on, let me see real quick. But actually having an audience, it connects your audience to people behind the brand. I might have to get an assistant pretty soon. People behind the brand. What does that mean? Okay, so people may know me from social media. They may know me from the podcast. They may know me from the Imperfect Action Show, but they don't really have a relationship with. They don't really have a relationship with you. So having an audience and giving them access really allows them to connect on a deeper level with you, with the people behind the brand. So a second ago, I mentioned I can bring my friends along, right? They can get access to things that I don't really share, right? And it allows them a deeper level of access and a deeper level of connection and a deeper level of closeness, which is why you need an audience. So if you have an audience, especially if this audience is cultivated and it's a paid audience, right? You're going to care more. You're going to spend more time. You're gonna share more with them, right? They're going to have a deeper connection and deeper relationship with you because they're part of this group, because they're part of your audience, right? That's number three. So it connects. Having an audience actually connects the audience. It connects the people that are in the audience to the people or the group behind the brand, behind that product or that service. Okay. Number four. Number four is it gives people something to share. So, for instance, um, when you're getting value on a deeper level, right? When you're getting value on a higher level, when you're part of a private group, an exclusive group, you're going to want to share. You're going to want to let people know. You're going to want to talk about all the amazing things that are going down inside of the group that most people do not have access to because they are not a part of the group. Now, if they were a part of the group, they would have access. So the ones that do have access, because the group is providing so much value and you feel, special, you're going to want to share that information. You want to share your experience. You're going to want to share what's going on inside of the group with friends, families, followers, subscribers, right? You're going to want to share. You're going to want to let people know. You're going to want to talk incredibly about what you're experiencing because you're currently experiencing it. So paid communities, right? Paid audiences, even audiences that are not paid, but we're talking more so on like gated, like paid audiences, private groups. They're going to feel more special. They're going to want to share. They're going to want to talk up. They're going to want to brag. They're going to want to be more involved. They're going to want to support on a higher level because of that connection, right? So let's recap. 4 powerful ways, strategies, or what's another word for what's another word I could say? Byproducts. 4 powerful byproducts of having a paid audience. Let's tap in. So number 1, it's going to help your audience appreciate the quality behind the product or service, right? Because they get a deeper experience. It's not just, oh, I got the product and that's it. There's more going on, right? Number two, it makes your audience feel special. They feel special because I'm part of your private group. I'm signed up. I got a deeper level of connection. I got a deeper level of access. Number three, it connects your audience to people behind the brand. So, who's part of my programs? Who's part of my management team? Who are my coaches? Who are my high level friends? People that are in your audience, they get access to some of this information, some of these people, because they're inside of your inner group. They're part of your inner circle, whatever the case may be. Number four, it gives them something to talk about. It gives them something to brag about. It gives them something to share and something to get excited about, right? When they're a part of that. That's number four. So the overtone is this. When you have an audience, right? Now we're talking paid and unpaid. When you have an audience, you will always have someone to support and someone to sell to. You will always have someone to support and someone to sell to when you have an audience that's paid and an audience that is free. We were specifically talking about gated or paid audiences, paid communities, but it is very important to have audiences that are also unpaid because they end up turning into paid people that are in your community or your audience. Drop any questions below about audience building, about your community. Let me know, do you have an engaged community? Do you have an engaged audience? Let me know if there's something that you would be looking to build for your product or your service. Or if you have any specific questions in general today that you want to touch on, let me know. Because I want you guys to really understand as you build out your audience, as you really build them out, you can literally continue to get paid over and over and over. They will be super fans and edifiers of you, which means they will invite other people to the community. So think about this. This is something else that I want you guys to really understand. So, what goal do you have per month? Let's say your goal is 5K. And let's say you have a community and that community is $99. So, for you to have a consistent passive flow of 5K, you need 50 people that are paid in your community. So 50 people paid in your community will give you 5K consistently. So 5K consistently will give you that. All you need to do is provide value. All you need to do is to show up. All you need to do is provide additional value that is not available for free, or your free content, just go a little bit deeper. Go a little bit deeper. If you can't think of how you can build out a community with what you have right now, you can always add some friends. Maybe one of your friends has a product, service, or skill set, or they have access to information that is not in your wheelhouse, that's not your specialty. You guys can partner, you guys can come together, and in partnership, you guys can run the community together. So maybe, you guys do, hey, I'll do this week, you do next week. I do Mondays, you do Thursdays. I do this month, you do that, you do next month. Depending on how you design that out. And then the ability to actually grab more and more people into the community may actually go a little faster because there's two people. So that's really today's lesson. Today's lesson is on the four powerful ways or reasons, strategies on why having a community is important, specifically a paid community, and how you can literally leverage your paid community to create passive income. So I'm gonna go through the four real quick, and then give a quick shout out to the sponsor, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Right? So number one, it's gonna help your audience appreciate the quality behind the brand. Right? So number one is going to help your audience appreciate the quality and value behind the brand. Number two is going to make your audience feel special because they got a different level of access, right? It's more intimate, it's more private, right? It's a different experience. It's going to also help you connect your audience with who's involved in your program, who's involved in your business, right? It's going to allow them to connect with the people behind the brand. And number four is going to give people something to share, something to get excited about, something to talk up, something to edify, something to brag about, which then helps you just attract more people to your community and allows you to grow it faster, right? So that's today's lesson on Imperfect Action Show. I didn't really see too many questions. That means you guys got a lot of value from today's episode. So I hope you share this out, get it out to more and more people. We are focused on growing our YouTube channel to 100,000 subscribers, and that's something that we're going to be talking about in my paid community, the Action Takers community. So you already are an action taker because you watch an Imperfect Action Show. I'm going to keep it real. But if you want to keep a level of action taking, if you want to keep a level of accountability, right? We're talking about accountability groups, mindset, and then assisting you and supporting you with actually creating your content via podcasting, show, or just on social media, right? Ideas, strategies, stuff like that. So if that sounds like something that you want to tap into, you definitely want to make sure you click the link below. I'm going to drop it in the caption, right? And we're still doing pre-orders or pre-selling right now as that site is getting built up. So if you want to be a part of Action Takers community, click the link below or send me a DM. We can tap into that. And today's episode is sponsored by the Nothing Moves Till You Moves Mastermind, which is August 19th and 20th. If you're interested in grabbing a ticket to the mastermind, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to leave that link below too. I appreciate you guys so much. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow we should have an amazing guest, and Friday we got an incredible guest. So I need you guys to make sure that you tap in. Share this out, like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow on the Imperfect Action Show. Peace.